It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Trevor Etienne to return this. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the counter, Dowdle. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field, you just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. Got a man. This is Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Mayfield now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Baker to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Young working from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
He'll be the author of that sack in the stat books, Kate, but consider the secondary the true ghost riders of that play. Their stick-to-itiveness on the back end allowed their group up front to get home and get the sack.
Carolina in punt formation. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
To Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a
Brings up
body blow.
second and
And
3.
boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Handoff headed right, Irving. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. This is Ngbuka. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's White on the give. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing. Get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 10, Panthers nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Hubbard with a return here. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this 1st half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, Young. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete to Tremble. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Young looking to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking to throw, Young. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A 28-yard gain. And the Panther first down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now Mayfield. It is caught left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. All set now. 1st and 10. The give now to White. He dodged the tackle. Dodges another stop. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. 3rd and long for him here. Now the hit, Mayfield loses the ball. And the Panthers dive on this one first. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Dowdle again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Panthers, first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
Going to the ground again on first. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Tremble with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Young to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throw finds Mitchell Evans. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers gotta score in a hurry. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Now give to Dowdle. He's running left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. On the ground again with Dowdle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. On the ground, Dowdle. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Panthers 7.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Again, this is White. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is Etienne. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the air on 1st down. Young. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.